Hello everybody, and thanks for joining us again. This time, instead of doing fast food, we're going to do something maybe a little different, but something you'll definitely recognize. Yes, we are making homemade Homer Simpson donuts. It's going to have to be big, much bigger than this. We've never made donuts. Let's take a look at the ingredients. This should be interesting.
3/8 cup of milk. Ours doesn't have 3/8 cup of milk, so we're guessing. Vinegar. 2 tablespoons of white vinegar. A few minutes until it gets thick. Ooh, look at that. It's getting all weird.
Well, it smells and looks like Elmer's glue.
Yeah.
I swear to God.
Half a cup of sugar. 2 tablespoons of gross ass shortening. What is shortening made out of?
My grandfather on my father's side used to trick, I see how now actually, used to trick my dad into thinking this was vanilla ice cream.
That's gross.
Yeah.
Now we're supposed to cream these together.
That looks pretty rough.
Okay, now we're supposed to beat in 1 egg, a half a teaspoon of vanilla extract. So this is 2 cups of flour. Ooh. Half a teaspoon of baking soda. And a 4th teaspoon of salt.
So with this, you're supposed to alternate between all the ingredients. We have had to make major adjustments. This
liar recipe.
We had to put a lot more flour because I make pasta all the time and pizza, and I know what a ball of dough is supposed to look like, and it was a soup. Best advice on that is just keep putting flour until you can actually make it like this, like a ball. Ticks us off. And also, apparently this one doesn't call for yeast, so we have 6 packages of yeast for no reason. We were trying to find out the quickest way to make donuts. So this is supposed to work. Hey, you're going along with the, what's the fuck I'm trying to say? You're going along for the ride with us. We don't know how this is going to turn out, and we'll be honest. I mean, if it's not great, then we'll tell you it's not great. Part of the beauty of this, in fact, I gotta put more flour. So just go ahead and knead your balls, because I make a pizza pie. I don't make it that good a donut, apparently. That's the thing about the donuts when I look, the donuts, that's the thing about donuts when I looked them up. A million ways to make donuts. There's no finite, this is how you make your donut. But this was the quickest. And honestly, this is a Homer Simpson donut. And wouldn't Homer take the quickest route? Although, he wouldn't buy it. I mean, he wouldn't make it, he would just buy it. Now that you made a horrible, horrible mess. Now the fun part and the dangerous part, so be careful with this. The oil. So we're using vegetable oil. Some of them didn't even say what to use. We really are just trying, it's like a hodgepodge of everything. Be very careful. Be careful though. Well, you know what? I don't know if I need to use the whole thing. Let me see. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna use the whole thing. We had to buy this today. There's only a couple bucks at Walmart, but it's very important. It's an oil thermometer, donut setting on there, but not touching the bottom, because apparently it will break your thermometer. 375 degrees. We let the ball dough sit for a little bit because it seemed right to do. Now it's time to roll your dough out. Roll it to about a 1/3 inch thickness. So I actually prefer my French rolling pin. No, a 1/3 of an inch. I was thinking 3/4 of an inch. Now, I say now a lot. But here's the thing. This is Homer's donut, man. We're making this son of a bitch big. This is a DIY kind of video. Do it yourself. At home. Maybe you don't have all the equipment. We don't either. We don't have a donut cutter. We're not buying one. Let alone the fact they don't have a Homer size cutter. We're using the lid to one of our jars. That's bigger than they say. So is Homer. Of course, you have to have the donut hole. A little espresso glass. There you go. Beginning of our Homer donut. All right, check it out. Made us.
Fuck.
All right. Here's my little stack of donuts right here. Right here. Now we have to make the famous pink frosting. Please envision it being strawberry, not just pink in color. So we're making a strawberry. 1 tablespoon of milk. 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. Okay, you're gonna put 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. Mm-hmm. You're supposed to whisk that little combination together first. Doesn't really feel like it did much. It calls for 1.5 cups of confectioner sugar or powdered sugar. Getting hot now. Oh, first things first. Check it out. We are at exactly 375 the donut line. You want that hot pink Homer. You know how he likes it. This is it. Here we go.
Good.
I can't believe it. You've been here with us the whole journey. Didn't start off great. I thought it was going to be an unmitigated disaster. But,
Good.
to be completely honest with you, these are really freaking good. So may I suggest to make the pink frosting, do get the strawberry shortcake one, not just pink dye. I think the strawberry shortcake actually helped. But if you were to make these for people, they'd be blown away.
It was called specifically something though.
And with the excess dough, make Homer holes. You can call them Homer balls, but we thought Homer hole sounded.
Roaster.
After, you know what, you'll make them Friday night for Saturday morning, but truthfully, if you have a couple of drinks, you'll end up just eating Friday night. And then eat the leftovers for Saturday morning. We did pretty good.